Greetings, and welcome back to New Genesis. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. This is, I believe, the entrance to the last area in the Stia story, but I'm not here for that, especially since I already completed it. No, we got more sitcoms to watch. We got more side stories to go through. So let's do that instead. Okay, I genuinely don't know what Sega wants me to do here. This right here is where it says Kanui is at, or Kanui, or however you pronounce her name. I'm not entirely sure right now. I'm a little absolutely livid at the moment to try to pronounce that. This is where it says she is. I went over here. I found this cave. There was just a red container here. And I've gone on the other side of this wall over here. Yeah, sorry. The jumping in this game is janky sometimes. So this is about the closest to where I can see that she would be here. Yeah, right here. The only thing I can think of is that she's behind or above this wall. The only problem is there is no way to get to the other side of that wall. I tried. Let me get out of the way of these gigantics who this character is by no means able to take on. I tried walking from Stia camp up to here. There's barriers like around here preventing me from doing that. Then I try to like get up there to go around. There's barriers up there too. Stia has like the most barriers inside of it of any region in the game. It's the only region, as far as I know, that has barriers inside of it. Like there's no way I can get to where Kanui is right now. At least not as far as I can tell. So I legitimately don't know what to do here.
Later.
Okay, as it turns out, Kanui, is how I'm going to pronounce her name, is not even, like, on the surface of Stia. She's in Dryzen Plant. And I didn't, full disclosure, I didn't discover this on my own. I had to go to the Phantasy Star 2 Fleet Discord, or the PSO2 Fleet Discord, I think it's called. And no, it's just called Phantasy Star Fleet, but it's for New Genesis, and I think previously PSO2. Anyway, yeah, I didn't find this on my own. I had to go ask where it was, but it's here. I don't have to struggle with barriers like all over the region that shouldn't be there, but are anyway. Let's just let's continue, I guess. I'll also get this vehicle device over here. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know you were there.
I'm not going to say anything.
I just remembered something I wanted to discuss with you. Tell me, what were your thoughts the first time you saw all of this?
I was impressed, to be honest. Had I seen it before? Makid, I think it's called. The lower levels.
I see. At Maquad.
Maquad,
in
yeah.
Reten, correct? You know, Glenn's scout team was the first to discover this place. I was a part of that team. Dolls do not only come from above, they're also produced somewhere on Halpha.
Yep.
That's what Hibana said. But I never thought that it would look like this. The commander originally formed the scout team to capture this place as soon as possible.
Okay. I am glad I decided to cover the Stia story before doing this, because otherwise, people that watch this without actually playing the game would have no idea who Hibana is. So, yeah, I'm glad it did end up covering the Stia story.
Incidentally, what did Crawford have to say about this place before you came here?
Granted, I could also say that about the previous short story, so yeah. Then again, I don't even know if these would have shown up if I hadn't cleared the Stia story first. He was vague because of the situation with Glenn.
Oh, I see.
Should I have said nothing? Too late now.
Even I was surprised. to receive such a sudden call. Well, unfortunately, as I'm sure you can tell, we've hardly even begun to start researching this place. But we do know that this is an energy plant. We know the plant's core system and the doll's production line are in fact linked. And that this plant's energy is distributed throughout all of Halpha. We also know that simply destroying this production line could affect the entire system. And that's about it. We intend to research and carefully analyze the system's configuration, and then shut the production line down gradually. Well, that is our plan. It looks like the tech team on assignment here from Alio can finally get to work on everything. At first, we thought that simply destroying anything in sight would take care of it all. But it turns out it's not that easy. So, for the time being, we have to wait before we can declare total victory in this region. We sincerely appreciate your continued support until that day comes. Thanks for everything.
No problem. Let's see here. Oh, there's one more. A nuisance plant of all places. Yay. Actually, I think this is nuisance plant. I guess this is out of Area 1. Yeah, this is nuisance plant. And yes, I'm calling it nuisance plant intentionally because fighting in that place is a nuisance. Alright, let's go over here then.
Oh, hello there.
Greetings.
Well, what brings you here?
Just taking a look.
Thank you for assisting us in our asymmetrical warfare efforts.
No problem.
We can't possibly cover all of Stia with the meager numbers that we have.
Yeah, I can see that.
In fact, there are two powerful enemies in particular that haunt this area. They would be quite a handful for an inexperienced defender. But all these massive structures being underground like this, it's incredible.
Be better with all the barriers over here, but that's just me, I guess. I was surprised too.
I suppose that means Crawford didn't tell you about them ahead of time either.
I mean, I do like underground structures, but yeah, I'll leave it there.
Interesting. I guess he must not have been getting detailed information at the time himself.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious as to what is up to that.
This place was the final objective of our overall strategy, much like yours, I imagine. But the ultimate goal was always to defeat the dolls. We expected powerful enemies, but nothing could have prepared us for encountering Dark Falls. I shudder to think what might have happened if we had gone in there without you three. Oh, that's right. I forgot to mention something. It turns out the research team found Dark Falls' data in the nerve center control room. According to their report, Dark Falls had been collecting records of battles all over Halpha.
Of its own accord?
That, we don't know. We don't know for certain. But we do know that Dark Falls was studying Ark's combat strategies and tactics. It would have been even more fearsome had we not intervened when we did. I suppose we should be grateful that we were able to act before it was too late.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Crawford has been apprised of all of this, of course.
Of course.
I have no doubt he will be able to find a solution. It may take a while. In the meantime, we will continue our research here as well. My apologies. I've gone on long enough. I must return to my duties. Well, good luck to you.
You too. Alright, well, yeah, that's the last of the side stories.
Attention all ARCS defenders. We are beginning a large-scale operation in the Alio region. We request the participation of all ARCS defenders.
Sega loves starting UQs right as I'm recording. It's honestly irritating. But yeah, the reason this doesn't have an exclamation mark next to it is because I'd watched it once before to make sure this is the one I did get footage of. So, let's do it.
Drop by any time.
No.
Yuha,
Yep.
did you come all the way here by yourself?
Could ask you the same.
Never mind me. I know this area like the back of my hand. Anyway, this place reminds me of the battle that day. What did Crawford come here for? He just showed up, wreaked havoc, and left.
To fight with you again? By your side?
With who? I guess you mean me.
Yeah.
You know, you throw me off my rhythm somehow. I can't figure you out,
Yeah, I get that a lot.
but it doesn't matter. I'll tell you about our past. Crawford and I, we used to fight together. But then, we had a falling out over something.
Mm-hmm.
Kanui already told you, right?
Yes, she did. Yeah, I'm not gonna say her name. It's not my place. There were originally 3 of you.
Yeah. We decided to go our separate ways after Hibana died. Crawford stayed in Central, and I chose to come here to fight. We understood dividing our efforts like that wasn't exactly sustainable. But we couldn't stop each other. Just playing defense doesn't solve the problem. And not having anywhere to go home to after solving the problem makes no sense either.
So do both.
We had no choice but to do our best with the situation that we had.
Yep.
Troops, weapons, and other supplies. All just gradually dwindled. I really don't know where we'd be right now if you 3 hadn't shown up when you did.
Get that a lot too.
I'm sure Crawford and I will have a chance to hash it all out someday.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But not right now. Because our battle still isn't completely over yet. That was long-winded,
No, it wasn't.
but I gotta get going.
Very well then. I guess I'm gonna have to figure something out in a couple days from now for a video, but that's all of them thus far. Maybe the final bit of story will unlock more, but for the time being, Don't know. So yeah, I guess, for now at least, we're done with side stories. If you got this point in the video, it means the world to me, as it always does. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Farewell.